So I spent a lot of last night just looking for anything new regarding Jurassic World Evolution 2. While the majority of the things I found have either been covered or were in Jurassic World Evolution anyway, I did discover a few things worthy of making a video on. Quickly before we begin, the Solino Discord is finally up, and the link will be in the description. The next 10 people to join will get an exclusive role that will never be available again. So if you want to chat about anything and, well, everything Jurassic Park, my server may just be the place for you. Of course it's totally your decision, and then again I'm not here to talk about Discord, so enjoy the video. My first discovery was ranger stations and ACU centres now look to be one building as opposed to them being separate in Jurassic World Evolution. I'm honestly quite happy about this, as for me it was a massive pain in JWE to build a nice looking park whilst having these fairly large buildings as an essential for us console players. Not only that, but the tranquilizing and then moving dinosaur system was definitely a very time consuming task. And with the addition of us now being able to straight up put our dinosaurs in their enclosures, minus all that labour, is definitely good news. Not wasting any time, in this second image we get our first good look at the newly designed Ranger vehicle, which looks a lot better in my opinion. We can also see what seems to be shrubbery, so once again Frontier have made a big improvement to the decorating system. In addition, I do think we can in fact see the new herbivore feeder, and more interestingly, a pair of baryonyx. There's two key points we can take from this. The first being, this looks to be the aftermath of a potential territory battle, as why would you have baryonyxes in an area with a herbivore feeder? I mean, unless you just like the look of the feeder, which I for one definitely don't. The second point is the Barrys have actually been remodelled. I didn't at all mind their design in Jurassic World Evolution, as they for me were sort of reminiscent to a crocodile. Their snouts look to be narrower and the tail is also longer, which is good. It's nice to see Frontier being scientifically accurate for a change. This next image is definitely good news for all of you that wanted a more Planet Zoo-esque game, as our rock and probably tree variation too is undoubtedly bigger, as you can see here. I've always seen the decorations we have right now as pretty much pointless, as even with them in our enclosures they still feel so empty. But thankfully that should be no more. Looking closely at this menu on the left, there's 6 main tabs: foliage, water, terrain, rocks, a goat, and then I believe that's the terrain editor. I am a bit confused as to why there's a tab for goats, but it's probably just feeders in general. There is also the new time controls in the bottom right, a Pachycephalosaurus that has a really nice skin might I add, and lastly, if you have played Planet Zoo or Planet Coaster, you'll know all of your decorations have full manoeuvrability, and that does look to be in JWE2 to an extent. I guess a lot of you already knew about this image and what it shows, but I figured I'd break it down too. Now upon close inspection, you can definitely tell this is the exact same park that Frontier are consistently showing us. There's a main street, your, let's say, research area, your 2 basic enclosures, and in a different frame of this park, boom, the lagoon. In the past, I have touched on the fact I'm slightly disappointed that this massive lake isn't going to be for our aquatics. This park looks to be very similar to that of Isla Tacaño from Jurassic World Evolution, and with the space restrictions on that park, it's a shame that that lake is yet again going to waste. On the brighter side of things, lagoons look to work pretty similar to regular enclosures, where we choose its design ahead of it being placeable, like the aviary in Jurassic World Evolution. That was some things you might have missed about Jurassic World Evolution 2. Let me know some things I may have missed down in the comments. Also, please consider liking and subscribing, as your support does mean an awful lot. Thanks for watching, and as usual, I do hope to see you all next time.